Namaste. I'm here to speak about how we can be good parents. In fact, in other words, the art of parenting. Now, it's an irony of late I've seen a lot of parents trying to live their unfulfilled dreams through their children. When the parents were not able to be a doctor or an engineer, they want their wards to be thrust into that field so that they feel elated in the eyes of society. Little do they realize that they are actually causing harm to the children. The children are totally different entities, different blood groups, different feelings, different skin texture, different understanding, different wavelengths, different peer pressures. But on top of all that, we thrust our ideas on them, thinking that we are doing good for them. To be frank, we as parents are not at all doing any amount of goodness to them. Yes, you might trust them into being a doctor. They might fight hard because of their intelligence and common sense, become a doctor. But stop, pause and think for yourself. Are you doing justice to your ward's potential? I have seen many children who are good at art, good at theatrics, good at dramatics, thrust into the field of engineering, only to find themselves totally lost, depressed. Students even commit suicide because they are not able to express themselves to their parents well. Why? Because the parents are hard. They want their children to be like robots. Turn left, turn right, sit down, get up, because we know the best for you. This is not right, ladies and gentlemen. It's time we pull up our socks and think in terms of what our children need. Have we ever stopped and asked our children, tell me your interests, I will help you and guide you to be what you want to be. Maybe a person wants to be a journalist. We look at it and say, journalism, it just pays 15,000 rupees a month. Try to be an engineer, work for 4 years, and you will get 20,000 rupees. Whereas a journalist, as he or she grows in that domain, will be earning in lakhs and enjoying what they do. I think so it's time we as parents refrain from being gorilla parents, trying to find fault with anything they come to us with, and trying to push them to believe that we are their only saviors on planet Earth. I'm very sorry, because as parents we need to be leaders. And what kind of leaders? A good leader, remember this, a good leader is a person who tells people where to look, but not what to see. But here as parents, what do? We tell them where to look, we tell them what to see. We totally eclipse their creative and potential talents, ladies and gentlemen. It's high time we as parents sit with our children and ask them, let me help you in what you want to be. Tell me what you want to do. I'll guide you. And rest assured, my dear little ones, your parent will never ever stand in the way of fulfilling your dreams. Your father or mother will not want you to live unfulfilled dreams through you. How many parent has ever done this? Being in the US or being in Europe and earning lakhs of money is not success. Being in our own country, and when the child is doing what he or she wants wholeheartedly, even though the income is less, that I believe is the success, or rather the true success of a parent. And if you can't still get sense from what I'm trying to say, go on. Live your unfulfilled dreams through your children. And later on, your children will continue the same. And this becomes a cycle which is very, very dangerous. Because when this happens, there is no creativity, there is no potential unleashment, there is just a life which is eclipsed by your own thoughts, not on the child's thoughts. So as a final gesture, as I depart, let me tell you this: allow the child to live as per their aspirations. Let them learn what life is all about by falling and getting up. Be there as the guide, as a leading light, but don't be the decision maker in their lives. Because when you do that, you will find people flourishing in their thought process and becoming the person, not just what they want to be, but they will become the person who they ought to be in life. And India is a country where there is humongous talent, but because of we parents, that does not come to the forefront. So in a nutshell, dear parents, lovely parents, please allow your child to grow within their own understanding by unleashing their own and deadly and lethal potential. Jai Hind.